Alright guys, so today, or should I say tonight, we're getting creative with nighttime filmmaking, and I want you guys to get better at nighttime filmmaking as well. So let's go ahead and plug in some B-roll of nighttime filmmaking. Alright guys, so I hope you guys were able to see the examples of what it looks like to film at night and using what's around you, using your surroundings, using a little bit of your mind just before you take the shot, just before you hit the record button, to think back and say, what can I do to make this shot look better? And today I want to teach you guys how to be more creative at nighttime when you're filming. Why? Because it's dark, it's hard to get light. Sometimes it gets very difficult to film at nighttime. But when you step back and you think and you look and you're like, okay, this is what's going to make my video look better. If I use this thing and I use this sort of light that's surrounding me, it's going to make my shot, it's going to make my video, it's going to make my film look better. And the first and most obvious thing is taking advantage of the light source that you have. Why is that so important? Because at nighttime, we have our own physical eyes, right? And when we see at nighttime, our eyes dilate and our pupils dilate so they can adjust. You ever just walk into a room and it's like really bright outside, right? And you walk into a really dark room and then you're basically blind, you can't see nothing, it's pitch black, right? But as your eyes soon to adjust, your eyes dilate and you can start seeing in the nighttime. Well, cameras can't really do that. You had to actually do it yourself in the camera. And sometimes what happens is that grain pops out and different artifacting in the frame pops out, and just depending on the camera that you have. But talking to low budget filmmakers or talking to people that don't have big cinema cameras and you're just using a DSLR, a lot of times your camera is not going to be able to capture that much light. It's going to get confused, it's going to start making pixels that aren't really there, and it's going to start looking kind of weird and ugly, right? Well, there's things to get around this, and the way to get around this is taking advantage of the light around, taking advantage of maybe that light post. You saw it up there and you're like, it's just a light post, but taking advantage that light is emitting onto your subject, onto whatever you're filming, and it's going to help you out. Another great example of using light sources is, a lot of times you have to have a plug or some sort of outlet plug in a light, right? A lot of things that can help out is using your car light. You had to drive to that place, so I'm guessing, right? You can turn on your car lights, you can turn on your high beams on, and boom, there's a light source right there, and it can help you out a lot. And the second thing that will help you, and this might sound a little weird, but it's the exact opposite, it's taking advantage of the dark. And what do I mean by that? A lot of times we're like, oh, I want to make it look like it's at nighttime. Well, how are you going to make it look like it's at nighttime if there's tons of light everywhere, right? So you want to be able to take advantage of the dark. I'm not saying to get rid of light completely, because you don't want to do that, right? These B-roll shots that you're looking at right now are a great example of using a little bit of dark just to be able to not only just be filled with light, because you don't want the whole frame to be filled with light, but to take advantage of the dark spots, take advantage that there's a lot of shadow in the area, there's a lot of shadow in in that alleyway that I shot. I took advantage of that shot. There was light at the end of the tunnel, but I took advantage that there was dark inside. I didn't want to light it up. Why? Because I wanted to give that moody feel to the shot, and that's ultimately why it's so important to also take advantage of the dark. And one last great tip that's helped me a lot in making my videos look better at nighttime is using colors to my advantage as well. Using colors is so important, and I think colors, you see more colors at nighttime, especially when it's a light source. Using different reds, oranges, blues, those bright colors that you see on the rainbow. Taking advantage of these colors and putting them in and setting them up in your frame, or even just finding them wherever you're at. Trying to incorporate different colors are gonna really help make your movie, make your film, make your video look more punchy. So I think it's super awesome to get creative with colors. Think about your favorite color and think about, what color would this look with? A lot of filmmakers use complementary colors, and basically what complementary colors is exactly what's in the word. It's complementing. So if you look at a color wheel, right, and you point to the color blue, the exact opposite of that color would be an orange, right? And this is gonna complement the color. So this would be a complementary color. Or like during Christmas time, there's red and green, right? And those kind of complement each other, those colors. And maybe you don't have those light sources. Maybe it's hard to find them wherever you're at. Well, there's also a lot of cheap substitutions getting light if you don't have that source of light with you, like an LED light. For example, guys, I have this LED light that's lighting this side of my face right now, and it's a blue light, and it's an LED light. I can make it portable. I can take it wherever I want, and I can use this LED light to bring that color to life wherever I go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys another LED light that I have. One second. Put it. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright, so this LED light right here, this is the Aperture, I forgot what it's called. It's but it's from Aperture, and I got it like 2 years ago, but I've used it a lot for a lot of different things. I literally just kind of hold it sometimes, but it's a pretty big light source, and what I like about it is that you can turn the dial to be from cold to warm. So it really helps out when I'm making a shot. You can kind of just put it back here. You can tell your friend, hey, you want to hold this really quick? And boom, there you go. You got somebody to help you with your shot. Actually, matter of fact, I'm going to put this right here, and you're going to see how much better this light helps out. It's just like, look, this light cost me like 50 bucks or something like that. I literally am going to put it over here on this desk. On budget, right? Alright, so, and as you can see, look, this light, even if I just put it back there, it's giving me a little bit of highlight right here on the back of my head, so it kind of separates me from the background. I should have done that earlier, I'm kind of dumb. But, you know, it's helping me out, right? And it can literally make the difference in your shots, in your videos, when you go out and you film wherever you go. What's another way to take advantage of color is to use a gel, okay? So like this light I just put over here, right? It can give me blue and it can give me orange. But I can put a gel on it, and I'm going to show you guys what a gel kind of looks like. Okay, so that, now you don't see, like, there's not blue on my side, I just took the gel out, but this is kind of like what a gel would look like. A lot of them come in different sizes, but they come in a lot of different colors. Literally, you get any color you want. You put this, you slap it on top of the LED light, like over here. I grab this LED light, right? I can slap it on, and it's going to make a little bit of the difference, just to give a little bit of hint of blue on whatever your subject is, whatever your frame. So honestly, guys, this is what's going to help you out a lot to get colors. Take advantage of colors when you're filming. Take advantage of different things that you see out in the street, at the park, or wherever you're at, and you see a cool looking color, you see light source. You know, take advantage of that light source and take advantage of that color, because it's going to help you make your videos look better. Boom, there's the blue. Okay, now it's back on me. So I just wanted to make this video super quick and easy and just inspire you guys to go out there and film at nighttime. A lot of times we're like, oh, it's too dark, I can't. Or even with photography, you know, we're like, oh, it's too dark, I can't get shots, I can't get nice looking video, I can't get nice looking pictures. But honestly, if you just think about it, you just step out of the box for a second, you just look, and you look at what you have and begin to film. Just press the record button. It's gonna help you out a lot. And honestly, guys, what makes it the best is just working with what you have. You know, you might not have the biggest, baddest light out there, but taking advantage of what you have and using that at your advantage, and it's gonna help you out so much in the long run, guys. Honestly, cannot stress that enough. So that's it for me, guys. I'm out of here. Hope you guys have an awesome and great rest of your day. Honestly, take advantage of your day. Go filming at night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Put to practice these tips that I'm giving. Why? Because it's gonna help you guys out so much. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe if you guys would like to. It's gonna help me out, and it's gonna help other people out there that are just like you. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button right there. Just hit it. Just hit that thumbs up button. That's everything from me, guys. I'll see you guys next time.